Hello, my name is Paul Schubert. I'm fire expert since more than 20 years. This is advertisement because we explain the solution by using products. This is a short information, especially for tunnel requirements for the Indian market. We learned from the disaster. Kaprun was a big fire in a tunnel in Austria, and we see that the tunnel have some special problems, and we must think about special solutions for tunnels. Fire protection, we speak today basically about preventive fire protection and what kind of solution are possible in the tunnels. You have in India the National Electrical Code and the National Building Code. Both of them are on a high level. Both of them have informations how to use the products and what kind of solution is possible in the tunnel. You have, for example, this electrical supply, electrical safety standards, and you have also the supply integrity, who's directly a basic point in the National Electrical Code. The tunnel requirements are special. Tunnels are in the underground, tunnels need fresh air, tunnels have no normal light, tunnels have limited areas, and because of this we need higher standards to be sure that the people can make a self-rescue and can be evacuated and be sure that everybody is protected. This means you need fire sprinkler system, emergency lightning system, alarm system, and everything else to be sure that the tunnel can be evacuated. You have a lot of points, for example, in the electrical code, auto installations, and there are special points for tunnels. Here you have the same, you have the standard of fire resistant, and then you have in the Annex J, you have informations about the metro stations, and you have in K informations about the trainway stations. Here, for example, we can use such special doors to isolate and to capsule the electronic, for example, from emergency lamp systems from the tunnel, and then to be sure that they are working during fire conditions. Here you have the same, you have in a lot of standards. In India, you have exactly the information that the distribution board can, for example, protect it by enclosures. Yeah. This is something very interesting, and this is why we speak today. This is, for example, some more regulations you have in India, and you see what kind of high level they need for tunnels. Here you have also the central battery systems, the metro stations, everything must be on a high level. Here you have the tunnel ventilation system. You must be sure that there's a limit of 50 degrees. And then you have, for example, the ventilators, and you have some special boxes from us to be sure that this ventilation system is working during fire conditions. This is if you have some escape routes, for example, or if you have some installation tunnels, then you put all this electrical equipment inside, and then this is inside the box. It is working during fire conditions, and you can be sure that, for example, emergency lamp, sprinkler alarm system, voice alarm system, everything is working during fire conditions. The limit of testing is normally 180 minutes. You see water resistant, pressure resistant, and everything else is possible, but it's necessary to know the standards, what kind of special requirements are for the tunnels you build. Here you see why we need higher water protection. It's because we have the cleaning of the tunnels 1-2 times a year, and then you need normally IP65, IP66, but then it is critical with the ventilation. You have, for example, no ventilation and you use a bigger cabinet. This is the same in Belgium. They're making big train tunnels, and then they put the sprinkler system in such boxes to be sure that during fire conditions the sprinkler system is working, and this is a special mixing unit inside, and the completely tunnel is filled with a special foam. This is how we test this. We make it in a university. We're making a fire test with an ISO curve, and then we have, for example, this is a photo after the test. The system must be guaranteed that it is working during the fire conditions, and then we use it in a lot of tunnels everywhere. For example, in Finland, in Austria, in Belgium. And this is how we do this. We don't have so many rooms, because if you need a room, you need space, and space in a tunnel is very expensive and difficult. And then we use a lot of the small boxes, and these boxes guarantee that the electronic inside is working during fire conditions. Also, we use it in a lot of metro stations in the cities. This is, for example, in the Czech Republic, in Germany, and with these systems, we can guarantee that the control unit, the voice alarm system, and everything else under fire conditions is working. If you have questions, please contact us. We have a lot of local experts, and we can help you with the project.